You think your LinkedIn CRM integration is saving your sales team time, but every missing data field, every tab switch, every manual copy and paste could be silently costing you thousands of dollars in lost deals. Now, in this video, I'm breaking down the top CRM integrations for LinkedIn and this one new Chrome extension update that's quietly changing the game for modern sales teams. Now, before we jump into it, let's just acknowledge that a great LinkedIn CRM integration needs to do these four things bare minimum. It needs to tell you if someone already exists in your CRM, show full contact info without switching tabs, let you update or add records on the fly, and most importantly, work inside LinkedIn, not just inside your CRM. So this seems basic, right? But you'd be surprised how many CRMs get this wrong, and maybe your CRM's getting this wrong. So what I've done in this video is I've compiled the top CRM integrations for LinkedIn that seem to do these basic things pretty well. So let's see how they compare, starting with Salesforce. Salesforce is probably the most common CRM you'll see in enterprise sales teams. Its native integration with LinkedIn Sales Navigator brings LinkedIn profiles and insights right into your lead, contact, and account records. It appears as a CRM widget, so you don't have to bounce between tabs just to get basic context. You can automatically sync in-mail messages and notes into Salesforce, which means that your LinkedIn outreach gets logged without the usual copy and paste hassle. And when there's an open opportunity, Salesforce will even pull in related contacts to help tailor your outreach messaging during active deal cycles. You can also save leads to LinkedIn Sales Navigator directly from Salesforce, streamlining your prospect management. But here's the catch. Full contact enrichment, like getting their phone numbers or emails directly from LinkedIn, isn't part of the package. You'll need some third-party tools for that level of detail. Also, you'll need a Sales Navigator team or enterprise license and a supported Salesforce plan to use this integration in the first place. And while you can view LinkedIn data inside Salesforce, there's no profile overlay when browsing on LinkedIn itself, which means you'll probably still find yourself switching between platforms to get the full picture. Then that's not really the smoothest experience, and that's where Wiza comes in. Now, unlike most native CRM integrations, Wiza actually just flips the script. It's built around LinkedIn first and designed specifically for prospecting on LinkedIn and Sales Navigator. Wiza also connects directly with major CRMs like Salesforce, HubSpot, Pipedrive, Outreach, and a ton more. And it has deep integrations with automation tools like Zapier, Clay, and a ton more for advanced workflows and enrichment. Now, here's what Wiza can do while prospecting in LinkedIn and Sales Navigator. You can instantly see if a LinkedIn profile already exists in your CRM while you're browsing. If you found a new lead, you can add them to your CRM with a single click or sync updates if they're already there. Now, thanks to custom field mapping for every integration, you get full control where each data point lands. You can define your CRM as the primary destination and tailor how syncing works based on your pipeline. For automation, Wiza plugs into tools like Zapier and Clay so you can build workflows that fire off automatically. And when it comes to email and phone numbers, Wiza pulls verified data itself in real time, keeping your bounce rate low and your accuracy high. Now, while most CRM integrations focus on logging activity, Wiza is built to drive sales activity. And with Wiza's newly updated Chrome extension, everything happens inside LinkedIn and Sales Navigator, which means no tab switching, no second guessing your data, and definitely no spreadsheets. It works seamlessly with LinkedIn and Sales Nav, so there's no extra licenses needed and no hidden steps. You just add the Chrome extension and you're ready to go. So if your sales team does a lot of serious prospecting on LinkedIn or Sales Navigator, Wiza is honestly a no-brainer. If you want to try it out for yourself, I added a link in the description to get started with the free trial. Now, let's see how the other CRMs compare with their direct integrations. Next on the list is HubSpot. If you're using the Sales Hub Professional or Enterprise plan, there's a Sales Navigator integration built in directly. You can view key LinkedIn insights about your lead and even send in-mails without leaving HubSpot. It also integrates smoothly with LinkedIn ads, meaning that you can run targeted campaigns and automatically sync leads from LinkedIn lead gen forms right into HubSpot. Now, this feature is super handy for marketing teams managing a high volume of inbound leads, but it does come with some limitations. Now, outside of the LinkedIn ad leads, HubSpot does not natively pull in full LinkedIn profiles or provide real-time overlays or automatic contact detection while browsing LinkedIn. To get LinkedIn data inside HubSpot, you have to enable the LinkedIn Sales Navigator integration, which requires a Sales Navigator Advanced or Advanced Plus license, and HubSpot Sales Hub Professional or Enterprise plan. So it's not going to be cheap to make this happen. But once you do have this integration lets you view LinkedIn insights within HubSpot contact records, but it does not provide profile pop-ups or overlays on LinkedIn's website. You're going to need something like Wiza to enable that feature. Also, full contact enrichment, such as automatically autofilling emails emails or phone numbers from LinkedIn to HubSpot is not included, and this typically requires third-party enrichment tools. Again, you're better off using the Wiza Chrome extension here to get valid contact information and then sync it with HubSpot via the native integration with Wiza. Without this integration, importing LinkedIn contacts into HubSpot often involves manual copy and pasting or exporting and importing data. So while it's great for managing relationships and inbound workflows, it's not really built for serious outbound prospecting, at least not without the help of Wiza. Wiza handles the real-time enrichment and syncs contacts from LinkedIn directly into HubSpot. So that's HubSpot. Let's move on to the next CRM integration, which is Pipedrive. Pipedrive is the go-to for fast-moving teams and startups, but can it keep up when it comes to LinkedIn integrations? Well, you can track LinkedIn interactions inside Pipedrive, which helps sales reps stay organized and maintain context throughout the buyer journey. However, Pipedrive does not have a native full LinkedIn integration for prospecting. To integrate full LinkedIn data such as names, job titles, company details, and even contact information like emails and phone numbers, you're going to have to use a third-party tool or a browser extension. Again, like Wiza. This will allow you to pull in LinkedIn profile data and then push it to Pipedrive contacts and deals. While these integrations will enhance LinkedIn prospecting within Pipedrive, you still have to install and configure them separately since Pipedrive alone doesn't provide this full functionality natively. Overall, it's a good enough setup for teams looking to blend LinkedIn with pipeline management, but for plug-and-play prospecting, it's honestly not ideal. So next up, we have Zoho CRM, which is a flexible platform with a growing set of LinkedIn integration options. Zoho CRM has a LinkedIn Sales Navigator extension, and tools like Linked Pro lets you send connection requests, view LinkedIn profiles, and even track messages, all from inside the Zoho CRM. Now, there's also support for syncing LinkedIn engagement data and automating things like company page updates through tools like Zapier. So if you're managing relationships and you like working inside the CRM, Zoho's got a few nice options. However, the downside of Zoho is that it's not built for real-time in-browser LinkedIn prospecting. There's no overlay or automatic contact enrichment when you're actually browsing on LinkedIn. However, you won't get live alerts or quick sync functionality like some of the newer Chrome extensions. Once again, like Wiza. With Wiza's Chrome extension, you can easily enrich data and sync it directly to Zoho CRM in real time, right from LinkedIn or Sales Navigator. So let's just be honest here. What we're seeing is that most LinkedIn CRM integrations were built to log activity after the fact. But Wiza is built for what actually matters, real-time prospecting on the platforms that you and your team are using every day. And Wiza has native integrations with all of the CRMs mentioned in this video, making your prospecting smarter, faster, and more efficient, especially if you're using the new Wiza Chrome extension for LinkedIn and Sales Navigator. So if you want to see Wiza in action, you can get a free trial by clicking on the link in the description, or if you want to watch a full demo, you can click right here to watch this video to see how it works. You'll see exactly how sales teams are using Wiza to build their pipeline without switching tabs or losing leads. So have a magical day, and I'll see you in the next video.